Just so you know, we're going to go over some information to tell you how to register for classes, but also to know what to look for when you go online